Lisa. It's a wrap.
This is Bama-Q. I'm Lisa Blackwell, and we're here in beautiful Gulf Shores, Alabama at the world-renowned seafood restaurant and family entertainment venue, The Hangout. The Bama-Q cooks are fired up to win this two-day event. Today is a single steak, anything ancillary contest. Oh, and it's also the last weekend for the Bama-Q points chase with a prize package of more than $9,000. Let's see who can grill up the most points and go home a winner. Okay, I'm here with Brett Galloway, one of the founders of the SCA. And Brett, tell me, what do you think about having an event in Gulf Shores?
It's beautiful. I came from Texas, and we're just starting to get cold, and I'm standing right here with the beach behind me. Couldn't get any better.
Well, how do you like having Bama-Q as a part of the SCA events?
Bama-Q brings something that we were lacking. I love seeing the destination events. You know, you do a lot of events in prime markets that we were never in. So for guys to have a chance to bring in, guys and gals to bring their families out and cook by the beach, it's amazing.
Talk to me about how the SCA is so much of a family event.
Well, it's not uncommon to see husband and wife competing together. There's a bunch here today. There's a husband, wife, and daughter competing together out here. But it's something you can do all together. You're not stuck inside in front of an Xbox, or it's just a good outside family activity.
It's a great way, I think, to bring families together. Like you said, get them out of the electronics, you know, get the heads out of the phones and do something together.
Absolutely, that's what it's about.
Tell me what is coming up for the SCA yet, because you still have some year left.
We're getting towards the end of the calendar, which is when our season really kicks on. So we've got about 40 events left. I think we're in about 14 more states and 6 countries before the season's over. And then we start working on the World Championship, which Bama-Q is going to be part of. It'll be in Fort Worth, Texas. We'll have 600 teams from around the world there. Wow. It's going to be fun.
Yeah, that's definitely always a good time. Yeah. Well, it's great you came out. We're so happy to have you.
Thank you. Thanks for having us. Thanks for being part of SCA.
John, you just picked out both your steaks. What do you think? How do you like them?
Well, these were really good steaks today. And I like to always try to find the thicker steaks, and that's what I did today. Now, on these ribeyes, there's 2 types out here. If you get it off the chuck end, we call those tri-hearts. It has that little third muscle there, see?
Yeah.
You got one spinalis, loin, and the third muscle. I always like these. If you were to flip this one over, which I won't, but if you did, it's a bigger on the other side.
Yeah, okay.
Good marbling. This is exactly what I was looking for.
Perfect,
and I picked almost last. So,
yeah, wow,
so
how about that?
Great steaks.
You know your steaks.
Feel pretty good about it. Got number 17, which I was a little nervous about it, but there was still a couple good steaks on the board. Feels tender. Got the magic spot there, so I think we're in good shape. Well, I always look for that third muscle there because I know it's going to be a little bit more tender. So that's important to me, and sometimes it's just kind of the luck of the draw. And look at the fat to see if there's a good amount of fat on it, and that usually equals out to some tenderness. They're looking for a medium, about a 140. So that's what we're going to target today, and some of the trick of it is when do you pull it off, at what temp, and where will it rise? Try to get it right in that 140 range. Yeah, try to put an even coat on there, even do the sides. Just adds some color and makes it tender too.
I am now.
All right, so Melissa, you got your steaks here. What do you think? I mean, you like the marbling better.
Yes, I got a
than that
really
one.
good turn-in, I think.
I can kind of see
I'm proud
just
of it.
from, yeah.
Yep, we got it all. We did the marinade, and now I've got my seasonings on there, letting them rest a little bit to kind of get in the steak. So give it time to get in there and hopefully do some good.
So I got a spinalis steak that I'm going to be cutting up tonight. So I'm going to concentrate on this end part right here. It's called the spinalis. They also have a tri-heart, which means there's another muscle that runs through. That my other steak that I've got is actually almost got a tri-heart in it, so it's got that extra muscle here, but it's got a really nice, pretty spinalis end on the bottom side that I want to be concentrating working on tonight. But I want to just do them one at a time, and just once I get done cutting them and shaping them up, see which one I feel that looks the best, and we'll go from there. See how it goes.
You were first in line, my friend.
I was first in line. Gosh, it makes me so nervous to be first in line. I'd like to sit back and let a few other people sweat.
I'm here with Ronald Burns of Hottie Toddy, and I understand that your Hottie Toddy Climax AP did really well. Tell me about that in an awards, right?
Yeah, the National Barbecue News hosts a Rubs of Honor every year, and we actually was fortunate enough to place 4th in pork out of 142 entries, 5th place in beef out of 141 entries, and 4th place in seafood out of 96 entries. So we're super pumped about our Climax AP rub.
Yeah, that is really amazing. Yeah. Now, how'd you get the name?
Climax, it's a verb, and it's the top of the flavor. It's the burst of flavor. That's what it's after right there.
That's how you got it. And so give me an idea of what it tastes like for anybody who hasn't tried it yet, but should try it.
Yeah, we really developed this to go on anything. It's an AP rub. It's a salt, pepper, garlic, buttery. We really wanted it to be a burst of flavor, all of those combined. I didn't want to taste one over the other, but just a really balanced flavor. And it's good on anything from pasta to popcorn.
That sounds good. Nice, you can put it on anything.
Put it on anything, that's right.
All right, well, congratulations.
Well, thank you. We're really pumped out of the competition that was there. We're really proud of it. So
You gonna enter it in any other things?
oh yeah, any competition that comes up that has seasonings, and we'll do that. We actually entered our sauce earlier in the year, and it placed 5th.
Nice.
So yeah, so it's good. Yeah, so we love to show it off because it's good.
You guys have got those prime taste buds, you know?
Prime
you
taste
know what
buds.
tastes
That's right.
good.
Yeah, that's true.
Well, congratulations.
Well, thank you. I appreciate it. We're pumped about it.
All right, so we're out here at Bama-Q event at the Hangout in Gulf Shores. So we are, we just picked our steaks. I've got mine trimmed up. I've already got them in the marinade here. I was happy with him. He got some good steaks this time, so I was very pleased with the steaks. But yeah, different people have their different ways of cooking steak. You know, I've cooked so many different ones that I've narrowed it down to the size of the spinalis and the tri-heart that I want, and that's the one I look for. You don't always get that, but that's the one I look for every time. So once I get done with the marinade, got another 2 minutes left on it. I'm gonna take them out, dry them off, get them seasoned up, and get the grill going.
We're just rounding the edges of the steak, and we stick pins in it, try to hold these muscles together, because if not, it'll open
curl,
up.
Or it'll open up.
Well, yeah, they'll separate.
You make it look easy.
Well, we'll make it clean. Now, whether or not I can cook it right, we'll find out. All up to the
you've
judges.
got pretty good weather for it, right? I mean, as far as that goes.
Oh yeah, the weather's great. We're gonna hope for good weather tomorrow. I know they're calling for a little bit of rain tomorrow afternoon, and we're hoping that it holds off for us.
Right.
So
Better if you don't have to deal with that.
yeah, it's just one more thing to have to deal with. I mean, we have canopies, and we've got some sides to the tent. If we have to put them up, we can put them up. I like having the trailer because I can do all my seasoning in here without the wind. I can just shut everything up, and
It is pretty windy out there.
Yeah, so we'll shut the doors and control the wind portion of it when we do our seasoning.
Is this your first time competing in an SEA contest?
Yeah, I've never worked with this particular group before. It's been exciting so far.
But you have competed in other contests.
Yes, ma'am. I've competitively cooked for a little while.
Okay. And have you cooked at Steak before in contests?
Yeah, so a few years ago I actually placed top 10 in another competition steak right here in Orange Beach.
Wow, okay, so these guys have got some competition.
I hope so.
So what do you think about doing the practice steak and then your final steak?
I think it's a great idea. I was just actually talking to some of my other competitors here, and the same thing, the option to cook two and decide between the two, as well as to be able to kind of get a taste before you take it up. That's a really cool idea. Most competitions don't let you do that.
It's one and done.
Yeah. So,
this way you gotta get to feel out your temperature.
Yeah, and everybody's gonna, I assume from the videos that I watched, that everybody's gonna walk around and try everybody else's, and you know, they talk about the fellowship in all the videos, and that's a really cool thing to bring to competitive cooking.
Sorry.
It's great timing.
Hey Riley, how's it going?
It's going a little bit.
Now what do you got here? This kind of looks like a mac and cheese thing.
Okay, we have some crawfish mac and cheese that I'm battering up to deep fry.
There we go. Those look really good. Oh my goodness.
Thank you. Okay.
All right, Riley, good luck.
Thank you so much.
So Jamie, the ancillary is anything appetizer.
Right.
What you got cooking?
I stepped out of my comfort zone really far, Lisa. I'm doing some Scotch eggs. And what I did was, I've got boiled eggs that I've wrapped in sausage and bacon, and then I'll cook them on here. When they're done, I'm going to cut the top third off, scoop out the yolk, and I've got a Gouda pimento and cheese. I'm going to pipe down in there, and then I'll put them back on the smoker so they bubble out like a volcano.
Well, right now we're struggle busting at the very end because what I've done here is a bacon wrapped asparagus with a cream cheese filling in the middle of it. I was trying to get the bacon nice and crispy for turn-ins. The bacon got crispy and I pulled it off because I got it done too soon, and now we're trying to save it.
You're trying to heat it up?
We're trying to reheat it with, if we just had a dadgum microwave, you know, I mean, have you time to walk?
We usually do. I did not today. So we are gonna just wing it.
We're just winging it. We're here hanging out,
I wore my running shoes though, so we're good. I got this. What time is it? We have plenty of time, don't we?
No time for gloves?
You shut your mouth. I feel like this one is too charred.
This one or this one right here?
The one on the end?
Let me get my whatever long grabber thingies.
Nah, it'd be fine. It's fine.
You just gonna roll with it?
Yeah, I'm just gonna roll with it.
Okay.
Race it, go.
Go for it. Now, perfect timing because I got to get my steak out.
Give it a taste here. Very tender.
Taste?
Very tender. Delicious.
Yeah, that's great.
Oh, wonderful flavor. Yeah.
And the flavor is really good.
That is really, really good.
Thank you.
Yep, good luck.
What do you think about these lines? Would you knock anything on it?
Maybe on the edge there.
This edge right here?
Right here is a little loose, but you can't do anything about that fat. But no, it looks good.
Should I snip that off?
If you snip it though, it's going to look snipped. And
That's right.
Hey, Carrie Ann, I hear that you're kind of last minute over here with your steak.
As always. It should not surprise anybody at this point. But as long as we make turn-ins, I think we'll be okay.
Yeah, okay.
I'm still trying to get a Bama-Q trophy. All these events we've gone to, I don't have a Bama-Q trophy yet. I'm the only one in the family that does not have one. I think the big nice trophies that they did, when we did the contest in Destin, I got a third in steak.
and they were the cutting boards that they did. Oh. So I do not technically have a Bama-Q trophy, and I'm the only one in the family that doesn't. So okay. I'm trying to not be the loser of the family.
Brett, you have got to get one today, today and tomorrow.
Yes. Hopefully today, between ancillary all weekend and 3 steaks, maybe I can luck up and get one of the nice Bama-Q trophies.
We had a good steak today. I had a bad chip number. It was number 25. Put me back in the line a pretty good bit, but the steaks were of such good quality that when I got up there, there was the steak I wanted. There were several to pick from, so if I messed up, it's my fault, not the steaks. The steaks were great. We're 15 feet away from getting bushwhackers. I mean, and the music's great. Everybody's having a great time.
Take your stick and you get 2 marshmallows. Okay. And you go over and you get them hot. You might flame a little bit, blow it out. And then you come back over here and you grab a cracker, get a little chocolate, put your marshmallow down, take the second cracker, put it on top, and just pull your skewer out and give it a little twist so it comes out. You got it. All right. Is this your first time cooking?
This is my first time cooking as an adult.
Oh, wow, okay.
For a little while, I was #1 in Oklahoma for kids.
Okay, but first time as an adult?
Yes.
Yeah. So what's it like out here competing against the adults?
It's about the same as the kids, just a little more work. Because you got a different cut of meat, got to make sure it's a little more perfect, I guess you could say.
Well, all right. Well, Caden, good luck to you.
Thank you.
Happy with it? All right.
Perfect.
Good luck. Thanks for coming to Grilling on the Golf. Give yourselves a hand. So without further ado, we're going to start on the anything appetizer. 4th place, Jamie Cooley.
I did a scotch egg wrapped in sausage and bacon. Cut the top off, scooped the yolk out, filled it full of Gouda, pimento and cheese.
3rd place.
It's Carlton Campbell representing Team Hangout. We made a snapper.
2nd place.
Russell Rice, Georgia. I did a bacon wrap crab stuffed shrimp.
1st place. And some money. $175 payout.
Catherine Noble, 716 South, Team Mississippi. I made a bacon wrapped Caribbean shrimp.
Woohoo! Congratulations! All right, so we're going to move on to steak. So 4th and 5th place had a tie at 248.4, and it was broken by taste. So in 5th place for $200.
Brian Moore, Kill, Mississippi. Thank you.
4th place. Come on down.
Jamie Cooley, Team Bama-Q, back on Bama-Q, Team Mississippi. Thank you.
Congratulations. 3rd place.
I finally get the trophy. Russell Wright, Sonoy, Georgia, 3rd place. I finally get one of these trophies. I've been the loser of the family because everybody else has one except for me. So now I'm not the loser of the Wright family. Thank God I get to take one home.
2nd place.
Hi y'all, Steve Jimenez, San Antonio, Texas. Thank y'all.
Thanks for coming all the way from Texas. Congratulations. 1st place and the biggest trophy. You did it. Let's see that Okay.
John Lindsay, all queued up competition steak and barbecue team, Team Arcasipi.
So John, you got first place today. How many of these do you have?
I've got 3 or 4 of these, but this is my first place with the Bama-Q event.
Yeah.
My first event was a Montgomery event, and I got a 2nd place. But I've always been looking for this first one, and we had it today, and we're excited about it. This was a great event.
So you had a little hiccup while you were cooking, right? What happened?
We had a little hiccup, of course. You know, everybody's a good cook when everything goes right. But when things start going wrong, that kind of separates the men from the boys, so to speak. Just as we were getting ready to put our competition turn-in steak on, the generator ran out of gas. So kind of killed the pellet grill portion of it. So we had to kind of make do and keep on cooking, and that's what we did.
You're amazing, because you had this happen to you like out in, was it Opelika or something? Something happened out there?
We were actually filming during that time, and then we had generator go out then. I don't think that was gas. I think it just kind of went kapooey, but anyway.
Well, you're really good on the fly.
We try to be.
So how excited are you about this?
Well, I have got, this is my 7th win of the season, but it is the most exciting win, and it's the one I wanted to come and win at a Bama-Q event. There's something special, the atmosphere here, it's a carnival atmosphere. It takes me back almost to when I was a kid. We're down here at the hangout, and Bama-Q has stepped up and done an excellent job. This is the one I wanted to win, and so I'm real excited about it.
That wraps day 1 of Grilling on the Golf. It's getting really close in the Bama-Q points chase. Tomorrow will be the deciding factor on who wins more than $9,000 in prizes. Good luck to all the teams, and we'll see you next time on Bama-Q.